Welcome to the morning tea. I was right in the process of buying some Courtney Revolution merch when it was happening. I still need
Maddison.
to fill out the rest of my information. I was trying to go really fast. I was like, come on, I can do this quick. But I will finish it after the show. Courtney, I'm so excited for your birthday this week, and I'm so proud of you for the merch launch. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you so much. For the rest of you guys, for the people that showed up to my live yesterday, I did debut like a soft opening for the speculation, not confirmation hoodies. Tomorrow will be the T Tribe's moment to go and get yours. And I'm very excited. So I'll wear mine tomorrow and show you what it looks like and do a little QVC moment for you guys. So thanks, Madison.
Well, you stressed me out because I didn't know there were so many options. Because
Yes, girl.
I'm lucky. I got to see a little sneak peek of things before you release them, and I didn't realize that I got to pick different colors. So that threw me off, and
Yeah.
that's why it took me a second. Because I was like, do I want navy? Do I want green? Do I want white? Like I was excited. So I'm so
Girl, it can't
happy
just
it's
be
gonna be.
black and that's it.
I know. I should have known. I should have known there would be options, but I'm so pumped, you guys. We also have so much on the docket. Oh, it's a lot. So obviously we're going to talk about this Bella Hadid, Selena Gomez situation. We also are going to talk about Tiger King, another YouTube prank. I'll have to get into it. We also have an update on Miss Britney. We're talking BTS. We're talking about DJ Khaled. We've got a very full couples there tea. We got more Kristin Cavallari and Jay Cutler mess, Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse, Gigi Hadid, Demi Lovato. We got Justin Bieber. We're talking Kim. We're talking Kanye. We're talking Kylie. We're talking Khloe. It's a lot. It's a lot happening today.
We're getting down in the dumps, girl.
Oh, down in the diggity dumps. But it'll be fun. It's going to be a good show. I feel like it's going to be a lot happening, which is always good. That's good when the tea and the docket is full.
Especially on a Monday. Like we always say, we give the stars the weekend to do the absolute most. And then on Monday, we come, we sit down, and we sift through it, girl. We get through it. We get to the bottom of things by getting to the top of things, girl. We get all the way down to the bottom.
Well, there's a lot to sift through today, so everyone get your magnifying glasses ready. They will absolutely be quaking. I'm seeing what's going on in the chat. 901 Erica, I did not see your tag on TikTok. To be honest, I need to figure out how to even see tags on TikTok because I am really bad about it. So I will figure that out and get to it as soon as I can. April Jackson said a lot of tea on this Monday morning. Yes, a ton of tea. Tina said my family is actually back at work, or my family is back at work, so can actually be here for the tea. No interruptions. Tina, I'm happy you're going to get your quiet tea time. Also, hope that everyone who has to return to work this week is staying safe. I know that's a lot of you, and I know there are mixed emotions about it. I'll tell you, I was out this weekend grocery shopping with my mom, and I literally almost had a heart attack. Courtney, you know how passionate I get about people taking Corona seriously and masks and all this stuff. And I saw so many people at the grocery stores this weekend not wearing masks, and I literally was fuming. I talked about it for a solid 3 hours when we got home. My blood pressure was so high, the upper lip sweat would not stop. So just everyone please be safe. It's not over.
Madison.
Don't act like it's over.
You know, out here, I don't know if you saw the photographs, but you know me, I live on Twitter, so I've been seeing the photographs of Huntington Beach, girl. Why is everyone out at Huntington Beach like this is a beautiful summer day and you can go and have a barbecue, girl? People out with their I don't understand between that and seeing the photos of New York, of people in the park, of the police just being on. It's too much. Just stay in the house.
Yes,
Can't
I
beat that
know.
horse. Enough, Madison.
I know. I had to get on my soapbox for just a second because I was on one this weekend. I'm trying to, I thought I forgot about it, but now that I'm talking about it again, like I'm getting just as angry as when I was
Because it's defiant, Madison.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Y'all are like being defiant against a virus. Like, y'all.
Exactly. We also have Miss Mika. You guys are great. Love your smiles. Miss Mika, we love you. And a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Monday to It's Mika Monday. Hey, Mika.
Yes, it is Mika Monday. We also have Travis. Travis said, happy birthday to me, guys. Want to thank God, my family, and friends for all the love and support. And stay safe, y'all. And stream Reputation and Lover. Travis, love that
Yes,
birthday
Travis.
message. Happy birthday. We love you and your Swiftie loving self. We appreciate you. Thank you so incredibly, incredibly much.
I
I
will
see you
stream
guys also
Reputation in your honor today, Travis. I promise. I will stream
Yes.
Gorgeous twice because I really like that one.
That is your favorite. What's your favorite off Lover? Cruel Summer.
I would say probably my favorite off Lover is probably Cruel Summer, to be realistic.
Yeah.
Cruel Summer.
That's what I thought. I feel like my favorite from Lover like depends on my mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like sometimes
right?
I'm in a I forgot that you existed mood. Then other times I think he knows. Then other times Paper Rings. Other times Death by a Thousand Cuts. You know, it just kind of like depends where I'm at.
Wow, that's my 1,000.
Yeah, I know it's so good. I want to shout out Pranav. It is also their birthday as well. Today is my birthday too, and thank you so
Happy
much for
birthday.
calling us the best anchors. We appreciate you. Wow, we got a lot of Tauruses in the T tribe, and I'm loving it.
The Bulls are out, girl.
The Bulls are out,
Bulls.
and let me tell you, that's when you want to be careful because we are a force to be reckoned with.
We're a force to be reckoned with.
Oh God, listen to that coming out. Sometimes it happens. I bury it deep down, but sometimes you can't help it. It just comes back out. Not that I've ever talked like that. I swear I've never actually had a country accent, but sometimes it just happens. But it's never actually been real. It just happens. Yes, happy birthday to all the Tauruses. Karina said May is the month of icons. It is. And then Mary is talking about people in South Florida wanting to get out on the water and jet skiing. Just, you know, what I've realized is that we can only worry about ourselves in these situations and our families.
That's what I have to talk about too, Maddison. I can't control what y'all do out there. If y'all want to go out there and breathe all the viral air and get wet by all the droplets, do that. But I will be right here in this beautiful studio eating fruit snacks and minding my business.
I hate the term droplets because now that's all I'm going to think about whenever I'm in public is just people's droplets coming near me who aren't taking this seriously. I'm going to be all about the droplets.
You see the mist, girl? That's the droplets, girl. Don't get none of your droplets on me, girl.
No droplets. No droplets. No droplets. We also have Mayberry. Mayberry said, good morning. Hope you guys are staying safe. I stay in Michigan. And Governor Big Gretch making sure we stay in the house. Shout out to Governor Big Gretch. Don't know who Governor Big Gretch is, but obviously now I know he's the governor of Michigan, so that's amazing. Shout out to Jersey. Me too. Don't know who Big Gretch is, but we stand. Shout out to Jersey Girl J. I posted the morning tea candles on IG Maddison and Courtney. The peak candles are especially made for you. Sending Jersey love XOXO. Oh my gosh. Okay, as soon as this is over, we're going to go look because I must see this. I feel like it's going to bring a lot of brightness to our day. It's raining here in Missouri. So Jersey Girl J, thank you so much. That is so sweet. And after this, we're going to go check it out. I can't wait.
Yeah, right?
Now I have two things to do after this.
My tab is right, girl.
No, you're good. Now I'm just saying I have to go check out these candles afterwards, and I got to go finish buying your merch. We also have Erica saying, good morning, T-Tribe. To my Star Wars fans, may the 4th be with you. Yes, Erica.
Oh, yeah, that's good. What Star Wars movie should I see, y'all, if I want to see a good one? Because the only Star Wars movie I've seen, I didn't really see because I left mid-movie to go play Dance Dance Revolution on a class trip. That one was the Darth Maul one, the first one he was in. So which one should I start with? Like in order?
I've seen the original one, like one of the first ones because I had to watch it for a class in college. Yeah, and then after that, confession, I haven't watched any, but the Rise of the Resistance ride at Disney is it. And even if you haven't watched Star Wars, I can have major appreciation for the franchise after riding that ride. So honestly, may the 4th be with us all. I love it.
Oh, I'm on 4th. I got my 4th out too. The 4th is with y'all. High 4.
The 4th is here. Yes. Okay. Meryl said the original trilogy. And then Terry said The Last Jedi. Oh, we have two. Courtney Melton also said The Last Jedi. Then Crystal
Okay,
said
the
Revenge
last
of the
one.
Sith. Okay, and
Oh,
Lee said classic original Star Wars. So I'm feeling
and Mika
like
says the
the
first
original
one too, so I need to
deserves to
see the
go.
first one.
I'm thinking we should.
Gabby
You and
says
I
I
also
haven't
love a
seen any
classic.
Star Wars movies, but it goes 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. Well, how that work? Now, why did I get that, Gabby? I like to see 1, 2, 3, then the 4, 5, 6. They don't count.
That's very confusing.
That's
Very
Madison.
confusing.
I'll ask Ricky. Ricky watches Star Wars.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. I feel like you and I would like the older ones regardless though, because we like like you and I prefer classic movies, I feel.
Yeah, I can appreciate.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I want to shout out Anissa, Madison, OMG, Schitt's Creek is my new fave show. Love you guys. Hi, Courtney. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm so happy you love Schitt's Creek. It is one of
I
my
haven't seen it
favorite
yet.
freaking shows. I told you, you have to get past season one. You have to just get past season
Mm.
one, and then I think you'll like it. I love it. It's so good. I also want to shout out Travis. Before I shout out Travis, though, real quick,
Oh,
new show, everybody. The Outer Banks on Netflix.
The Outer Banks.
The Outer Banks. Let me tell you.
Oh,
Episode 1, 2, a little shaky, a little, don't know if I can get into this, don't know why this is being compared to One Tree Hill and other teen classics. Episode 3 through 10, A++. It is so freaking good. It is so good.
really?
Outer Banks.
Can I tell them
Yes.
about the show to watch with their husbands, sons, and uncles?
Yes. Yes.
Forged in Fire, Knife or Death on the History Channel. Y'all, it's on Hulu. It's like a knife wielding, sword wielding competition. It's like mixed with Ninja Warrior. Please watch it. It's excellent. Travis will check the sword to make sure it's sharp enough. He looks good. There's plenty to look at. It's swords. Your husband's not going to be bored. Oh my God. Me and my boyfriend are now obsessed with Forged in Fire,
Okay.
Knife or Death.
So
A title.
people need to watch Forged in Fire, what?
Knife or Death.
Knife or Death. Watch
Yes.
that. And then after your husband, your brother, your baby goes to bed, then when you get some libation, a little wine, turn on Outer Banks when you need a little romance, a little teen drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. In that order. Exactly how you gave it, Madison.
Yes. Okay, Travis. Travis said, happy birthday in advance, Courtney, too, in case there's a huge influx tomorrow. I love you and your kind-hearted and queen self. Love and
Thank you.
T-Tribe. Yes, Travis, that is so sweet. You are the
Appreciate you
absolute
guys.
best. Okay, let's go ahead and pour up the tea. Pour it up, pour it
Okay.
up. That's how we ball out. And Caitlin, yes, I have watched Mindhunters, and it is really good. Season 2 is better than Season 1. Oh God, Courtney, you made me nervous. I saw you pick up the hot water and then you put it down,
I
and I
was
was
looking for the
stressed.
button there. Open up that dough. All right. There we go.
Shout out to Mika. Mika said, love the T-Tribe. Happy early birthday, Courtney. Happy early
Thank you,
birthday. Well,
Mika.
cheers to an early B-Day. And the tea.
Thank you, Madison. I feel so loved.
You are loved. What would we do without you? We wouldn't even know. Okay, let's go ahead and kick it off with some OMT. We're talking about Carol Baskin and this little YouTube trick that got pulled on her. So if you guys don't know who Carol Baskin is, she's kind of become a social media sensation because of the Netflix show Tiger King. Well, she hasn't done any interviews after the Netflix series because she's the woman who people think that she killed her husband, basically. Her ex-husband. They think that she killed him years ago and fed his body to the tigers. He's been declared dead, but after the Netflix series aired, local authorities reopened the case. So therefore, she has not been doing any interviews because, hello, she's back in the spotlight and being in trouble. But two YouTubers, their names are Josh Peters and Archie Manners, they tricked her into doing an interview because they pretended to be producers for Jimmy Fallon. So they posted this 12-minute video of how they used like burner phones, emails, all of these fake things to basically make Carol Baskin think that they worked for Jimmy Fallon. Then they got her on the interview, they Skyped her in, they were like, you're not going to see Jimmy, but he can see you, and they were playing like sound bites of old interviews he did. Tricked her into it. She did the interview. She now knows it was fake, and she actually isn't mad. She said that she appreciated the YouTuber's cleverness, and she doesn't feel like it was mean-spirited.
Madison, correct me if I'm wrong. Are these the
Mm-hmm.
same YouTubers that did something very similar to this to someone else? I think these YouTubers did this to someone else, but like this person was like a jerk. I hope someone in the T Tribe remembers. But they had done something, and I believe someone flew out. Like someone like flew out to the interview, and it was like all a sham. Like it was a whole entire
Oh,
prank. If these are not the same people, this is very, very, very similar. I love it. I love it. I think it's fantastic, especially because she was a good sport about it. You know what I mean? This could have been awful. Like she could have went off and made it a whole entire "I can't believe you," but it kind of
mm-hmm.
shows that there's some
Mm-hmm.
ego there. I mean, even if she could be allegedly a murderer.
Right. And everyone in the T Tribe feels like she 1000% is a murderer. Um,
Oop.
the good thing is they didn't ask anything that was too crazy. And I think that's
Mhm.
why she wasn't mad about it. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't ask, did you kill your husband? Obviously, because they didn't have a soundbite of Jimmy Fallon ever saying, did you kill your husband? Like, he doesn't obviously
Yeah.
ask that on the regular. So I think because she wasn't coerced into saying anything that could hurt her, she's taking it as like, oh, ha 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 ha. And honestly, this woman loves the attention and loves publicity. So I think somewhere deep down, her attorney has probably been telling her, don't take any interviews. But now she's happy that she kind of got tricked into this and now her name's back in the press.
I have not watched The Tiger or The King, but do you think
Mm-hmm.
that based off of what I hear, do you think that this would ever become like a scripted fictional series, Madison?
So here's the thing. I think a lot of people were very fascinated with it, and I think that there
Uh-huh.
is potential that it could become a scripted series. However, I think if that's the case, they need to jump on it soon while people still care. Because I think after a
Mhm.
while, like once we do recover from this and life kind of starts getting back into its normal swing, I think people are going
Mhm.
to forget about it and start doing other things, watching other things. So I think if it is possible, but they need to jump on it as soon as possible.
I almost kind of feel like once you start becoming YouTube content, you're in the last 3 minutes, mommy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
they all should have been capitalizing and exploiting this the second it came out on Netflix. They should have just been
Yeah.
anticipating this and hitting the
Well,
ground
one
running. But
person's
hey,
in prison.
oh, well,
But he's
see you in
trying.
the
He's trying
bar.
from prison. I want to shout out Autumn. Autumn said, "Good morning, Maddison and Courtney. Oh, today is a very sad Monday. Just found out my twin's father was cheating on me with my best friend. It's a very hard situation for all of us. You both are a bright spot in my day. Hashtag men." Autumn?
OMG. And the G stands for oh my, get the expletive out of my house. Autumn, I hope that you put that man out. I hope that your friend is no longer a friend. And I hope that you're able to find the strength to pick your babies up and carry on and know that you can do it alone. I feel like anyone that can't appreciate the job that you've done just solely as a mother, like the basics of it all, like you've given the gift of life, not once but twice. If a man can't appreciate that, then he doesn't deserve to be in your life. So let's thank the universe that this was brought to the light sooner rather than later so that you can push through this and carry on with your journey. Because I believe in
Honestly,
you.
my blood pressure is highly raised. Autumn,
Yeah.
I will say the one thing that you should know is you don't have to go out this by yourself. We're here for you. The T Tribe is here for you. Look at all of these well wishes right now. So honestly, out get rid of the toxicity because you have so much positivity coming your way and so many positive
Mhm.
people wrapping their arms around you right now. Middle fingers up. Middle fingers up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Period.
Autumn,
Period.
we
That's
love
all.
you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We are here for you. Oh my God, that breaks my heart. Autumn is one of our OGT tribe members, you guys. We were
Yeah.
there with her throughout the whole pregnancy. So we're here for you,
It's
Autumn. We
awful.
love you. I'm loving all of the positive vibes to Autumn too that's going on in the chat. So thank you so much. And
Oh, baby.
Freaky Walrus is giving us a little giggle over here. Freaky Walrus said Carol
Yeah.
Baskin him, Autumn. And Freaky Walrus, we do
Well,
not condone
well,
violence, but
we can turn a blind eye.
we can.
Period.
I was trying to speak without speaking, but Courtney said it even better.
Wink,
Yes.
wink.
Exactly. Okay, let's move on and talk about Britney Spears, you guys. Britney
Okay.
Spears, this is a new report from In Touch Weekly. Her conservatorship has now been extended until August. This is according to new court documents. This was granted due to the courthouse being closed because of social distancing and coronavirus. So, right now, Britney's care manager remains as her current conservator. And just a little update and just some perspective. Britney has been in this conservatorship since 2008, and now it's going to be even longer.
So, wow. We wasn't even at
Mm-hmm.
prom yet. Britney was controlled. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
well, Madison, I will say this. At least in the story, it wasn't. Britney's conservatorship is extended because she almost burnt the gym down. Because I literally thought that that's where that was going. And I would have been like,
Well,
Britney, you went up on the internet and you told us you almost burnt it down. You should have. Where was Sam to take the phone? But they're not quarantining together, obviously. This is awful.
mm-hmm.
Obviously, I know that Britney, it appears as though she's not well enough to be able to make her own decisions. And I guess that is the bigger worry. It's sad because she's our Britney Spears. Like, you know what I mean? She's our American princess. I feel like before we even cared about Kim and whatever her family was doing, breathing over there, we did
Mm-hmm.
give a positive expletive about Britney. And so just as a fan, it's disheartening to hear things like this.
I agree. I'm hoping that there can be some resolution, even if it's found that she shouldn't be totally out of a conservatorship. I just hope that there's maybe like one step below that can happen, just so
Mhm.
she has a little more freedom. But again, we don't really know what's going on beyond social media. So if this is what's keeping her safe, that's fine. I guess for me, it's just a really like hard fact to think, wow, this has been happening since 2008 and now it's going to happen even longer. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's a
Yeah,
hard
that's
fact.
unfortunate. I would rather hear
Mm,
like Britney's back in the studio or Britney's back at it
I
again. Like
know.
that's the kind of Britney news I want to hear. Not Britney almost burned her gym down and she still can't control her money.
Oi, 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 oi. The gym thing really
Yeah,
stresses me out.
that's a
I
oi.
want to shout out Danny. Danny's sister Evelyn is watching the morning tea for the first time. So, hi, Evelyn. Welcome to the Tea Tribe. Evelyn also just got out of a bad relationship. So, Evelyn, welcome. We are your new friends, your new family. We got you. We are all
We got
supportive
this.
of one another here, even though we talk
Madison,
about a lot of mess.
can you explain what a conservatorship is? We have some questions that are like, what's a
Yes.
conservatorship?
So, the conservatorship is essentially the guardianship. So Brittany's care manager has guardianship over her in the sense of she controls her finances, she controls to the point of who comes in and out of her house. We like to
Mm-hmm.
believe that that's not happening, but she can. She controls what professional endeavors Brittany does. Essentially, Brittany can't do anything without it being approved by her conservator, is what this means.
Much
And
like
her
Amanda
dad was the
Bynes.
previous. Right, much like Amanda Bynes. So Amanda Bynes, her parents have the conservatorship over her. Brittany's dad had the conservatorship over her until earlier this year. And that's when we
Hmm.
kind of all were reminded that this even happened because in 2008 it wasn't really reported on. Then,
Yeah,
whenever
no.
the dad was trying to take a step down from being the conservator and hand it over to someone else, that's when this all came to light. And it was like, holy expletive, Brittany's been dealing with this since 2008, like over 10
Mm-hmm.
years. That's insane that she has not had
You've been going through
control
it.
of her life. Yeah, it's Nicole said it in a really easy way. Conservatorship equals big brother. That's
Yeah,
basically it.
yeah.
The man
Mm.
is always watching. Okay, let's go on and talk about BTS. So, Army, where
Okay.
you at? We love to
Purple
see
hearts in
some
the
purple
chat.
hearts. Yes, purple hearts, purple hearts. So, BTS, you guys, essentially broke the internet when they won the award for favorite music group at the Virtual Kids Choice Awards. RM thanked the Army for the honor, saying thank you. The group was so happy to get the award. This was a fan voted award, and I feel like at this point, anytime any group or person or anyone is against BTS in a fan voted award, you should just go ahead and accept the loss because the Army will literally break the internet to make sure their boys get the recognition they deserve. And that's exactly what happened. Do you think that we're going to start seeing BTS getting more recognition in the United States? Because I feel like this is setting a tone.
I want them to.
Mm-hmm.
It really just depends on whether producers and showrunners and the people that write shows like award shows, if they're going to listen to what the fans want. Like you said, when it's a fan voted award, obviously they're going to win. But when it's not a fan voted award, they don't. So I wonder, it's really not even so much about us accepting, because we accept it. The people down here, the consumers, like we accept. It's more about the people above us being able to accept maybe something that they're not able to at this point understand. Like I feel like when you're a fan, you want to take the time to understand the journey. Well, how can I enjoy this if I don't understand the lyrics, etc., etc.? There are people that will just go, "This is not in English, and I'm not listening to it." And unfortunately, it appears as though some of those people are the ones in power right now. So maybe step down, Madison.
No, I agree. You would think that the people who are making these decisions would pay attention to what consumers are wanting and what fans are wanting. Also, just think about the viewership and the attention your show would get if you finally gave these guys the recognition they deserve. But I guess for me, I was kind of one of those people who didn't really understand K-pop for a long time. I was like, I don't get the hype. What is it? If you are one of those people, literally, Courtney completely changed my life. You know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going. When he made me listen to TXT, the song Cat Dog. If you are someone who does not understand K-pop, go listen to TXT Cat Dog. It is on Spotify, and your world will be changed, and you will finally understand why K-pop is amazing. That's all I have to say.
Madison, it's gonna be 10 years from now, and someone's gonna briefly mention K-pop in passing, and you're gonna be like, "I listened to TXT Cat Dog."
Someone's gonna be like K-pop. I'm gonna be like, turn me to a cannon to a dime.
That's a hit. That is a hit. I'm glad that TXT made that song. Just as like a door opener for people that don't understand. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. Like Lee, go try it out. Lee said, "My boys randomly love BTS." If you are just like, why are my kids loving BTS, Blackpink? I
watch a music
promise you,
video.
watch a music video because the choreography, dead.
It's a whole
and then go
experience. It goes beyond the music. You know what I mean? It's more of like a journey, I feel like. When I was really into Big Bang, was like my K-pop group when I was younger. It's about their journey. It wasn't just about the music and the great music videos. They each had a story, and it was like, when this one went solo, what was that story like? What was that sound like? G-Dragon or hip hop? What does that sound like? So it's about a journey in the story.
For sure. It really is good. It's amazing. Okay, let's move on and talk about DJ Khaled, because this story is hilarious. So DJ Khaled went live on Instagram this weekend, and he was like having fans pop into the conversation, and this female fan popped in, and she started twerking on camera, okay, and she was scantily dressed, and DJ Khaled was like, no, 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 and he was like trying to cover his eyes. He's like, no, like I have a family, I have kids, like no, 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 and she still was like, no, I'm gonna go get water for you. Like, you don't want to see the water? And so then she gets water, and you're seeing it now. Leo's making sure it's all coming to fruition for you guys of her twerking with the water. So DJ Khaled was like panicking, and I think the reason why he ended up posting this on his Instagram story with the caption that I'm going to read here in just a second is because TBT to what happened with Diddy and Lizzo. Remember, Lizzo was twerking, and Diddy was like, this is a family show. Like, this is a family-run thing. Like, you can't have that. So DJ Khaled posted this video with the caption, "I have love for everyone. Please take it easy when I'm on a fan IG live. Again, I have love for everyone. Please let's be respectful. Nothing but love. Bless up." I just don't think he wanted anyone to think he was being disrespectful. But he panicked. I love it. He should have panicked when that girl was twerking her booty.
Because, Madison, it was a lot of booty meat on that screen. And imagine your woman walk in. Imagine your woman walk in with the 8-foot arm, and you sitting up there looking at a one cheek, two cheek. And it's like, sure, we have the recording to go back and see that he was visibly shocked. But in the moment, what does it look like, Madison Hill? It's looking like you are at Popeyes trying to get a chicken sandwich. It's looking like you're trying to get some thigh. Okay?
No, exactly. I'm glad he did end up posting about it, because I think people could have also totally twisted the narrative if he didn't. They could have been like, DJ Khaled tries to avoid watching twerking IG. You know what I mean? Like, it would have totally gotten twisted and turned all around. And so I thought it was hilarious. And his reaction was just so funny. He was literally like, oh, like, I don't know. I love DJ Khaled, even though he's known best for going DJ Khaled. I don't know why. I just like him. He seems like a good
I like.
person.
I feel like DJ Khaled. He can be funny. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I think he can be very funny and entertaining. That jolly old DJ Khaled.
He's entertaining. That's the best way.
Yeah.
That's the perfect way to describe it. It's not someone like, obviously when I think of the greatest rappers, I'm not like, you know what, DJ Khaled. It's not that. But
It ain't that.
he is.
We gonna definitely agree on that.
I just wanted to clarify because I don't want people to think that Maddison thinks DJ Khaled is one of the greatest rappers of all time. I just wanted to make sure that is explicitly said.
DJ Khaled, man.
I don't know. I do not think that. I just think he's entertaining. Okay, let's move on and get into some couples therapy, our celebrity couples news. We're kicking it off with this Kristin Cavallari and Jay Cutler. We have more drama, you guys. So over the weekend, Kristin Cavallari's ex-best friend, that's very key, Kelly Henderson, posted an Instagram that made it look like she was hanging out with Jay Cutler. She posted the photo. You can see a man's arm, and she captioned it saying, "Much needed happy hour, happy Friday, y'all." Now, this photo sparked major outrage because remember, when they first filed for divorce, there were rumors that Jay was cheating on Kristin with her best friend. People were pissed that she posted this. They thought that they called her disgusting and accused her of seeking attention. But a source spoke to E! News and said, quote, "This is 100% not Jay. This is Kelly seeking attention. That's all this is. It's very sad that she felt the need to do this for some followers." The source clarified once again that Jay is not involved with Kelly, and even if he were, he would never risk his position in the divorce with something like this.
Why does that have to be Jay's arm? Y'all, genuine
Right?
question. Why can't that be anybody arm? Why can't that look like any white man arm there, man? Like, why it got to be Jay arm? Because it fit into the story that y'all all made up in your minds watching this damn show. Like, that's the only reason why y'all go crazy. Because as someone that don't watch the show, but very familiar with Kristin, it just feels as though like that could be anybody. Not this young lady's fault that y'all took it and ran with it. That's how I look at it as. Because that could be anybody sitting up there. She said happy hour, not happy hour with Jay. And he's no. Like, she didn't say all of that. She just said happy hour much needed. With this random white man. That could be any white man, Maddison.
I agree. I feel like people were definitely seeking out an issue, seeking out drama. And just logically, again, what the source ended their information saying, like, he would never risk his position in the divorce. Hello? That literally, that is the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, you think this guy is going to have the balls to file for sole custody and stop her from accessing certain funds to buy a house, and then go ahead and go pose on somebody's Instagram and prove that he may or may not have been cheating? Like, let's just even use our brains. We have watched enough Law and Order to know that's not going to happen. Come on, people.
That don't fit. That logically, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just going to lean into that low tier storyline. You know what I mean? If he wants to be out, he's going to be out. Anyone from that realm. And that's just where my mind immediately went.
Right. So Sandy said,
must be him.
So Sandy said, it is his bracelet. He's known for that bracelet. She faked it. So I was reading some things, though, about the bracelet, is that he wears those beaded bracelets, but not ones with color. And I guess this guy was wearing one that had a lot of color. So people were like, Jay would never wear that much color. So there was something with the bracelet, but still people were like, he would never wear that. So I don't know. That's just what I saw when I was getting deep and dirty in the comments.
So then let's chalk it up to this young lady was seeking attention, but y'all got to think.
Yes. Love that. Perfect conclusion.
She could be seeking attention, but y'all just fall into her trap because that's what y'all did.
Yes, exactly. Okay, let's move on and talk about Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse. So at one point this weekend, the hashtag Cole Sprouse is over party was trending. I assume it had something. Yeah, I think it had something to do with the relationship. Remember, there's been these rumors going around that He was messing with Kaya Gerber. He's posted
Mhm.
about it. It's been a whole to-do. Well, Life and Style magazine reports that Lily went off on a Twitter rant. It's since been deleted. She called Twitter a vile place and said, quote, "It's so easy to say expletive behind your expletive phone, isn't it?" She went on to say, quote, "This is why people choose to keep their relationships private. This is why people don't have social media, because of this bullying." I mean, she literally went on and on and on and on. Essentially, case in point, it sounds like her and Cole are fine, so everyone just stop trying to make something out of nothing, because it's over. It's over.
Madison, I don't know how come when Madison Beer said TikTok was awful, I was on board with that. But hearing that this young lady, Lily, say that Twitter is awful, make my eyes want to roll in the back of my head. Girl, log out. Like, girl, who cares? They talking about your relationship every week. You're a celebrity. Next. Like,
Mm.
ugh. Every time Lily and Cole come up, I instantly want to go to bed. They just don't really do anything for me. And even this just sounds like y'all don't feel like, girl, shut up. Because that's how I
Mm-hmm.
feel. Like, this is a vile. Girl, it may be vile today, but back in
Mm-hmm.
2013 when we all joined, it was certainly fine. So if you don't like it, young lady, I'm sure there are some scripts in your dressing room that you need to learn the lines to, and go and do that instead of reading your Twitter timeline and calling it vile. Okay, girl. Good night, girl. Pull the blankets up. Night, night.
And
Oh.
I kind of, okay, so in my opinion, I think because I see you guys saying like Twitter is, a toxic place. In my opinion, I think any social media platform can be toxic. I
Of
think
course.
TikTok can be toxic. I think Twitter can be toxic. I think Instagram, Facebook, I think any social media platform can be toxic. But I
Yeah.
also agree with you, Karen. Karen said they don't always have to respond. And I agree. I think,
I
there
agree.
have been so many rumors about Lily and Cole, and every time she snaps back, she gets real sassy. And after a while, it just kind of loses its lust, it loses its appeal. And I'm just like, people,
Mhm.
you should know at this point, people are going to talk about you and Cole, people are going to make up rumors. But he's addressed this whole Kaya Gerber thing already. I don't think it requires another follow up.
This is not shade, but what will happen, Madison, is if she continues to constantly combat stuff like this, she gonna fall into a Lovato hole where anything that she say, people are gonna say something awful to her to try to bait her and get her to respond, and then she's gonna quit the internet, and then we're gonna need Reinhardt Nation to take over her Twitter account and dramatic, dramatic, dramatic. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like a piece of advice to all celebrities is just pick your battles. Girl,
Yeah.
fighting with fans, who cares? Mute them and move
Yeah.
on.
I use that even in my real life. Pick your battles.
Oh,
Not everyone is worth
okay.
fighting.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true.
And the ones that are worth fighting, prepare yourselves. Because we don't
You
go
better.
into war without receipts.
Okay.
Okay, let's.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm. Let's move on and talk about Gigi Hadid. So we have a little update on Gigi, Zayn, Baby, all that good stuff. So Gigi's ex, Tyler Cameron, he was the Bachelorette guy. He
Mhm.
still is dealing with rumors that he's the father of Gigi's baby. Remember, people were bringing this up in a recent Instagram live he did, and he got irritated. But now he finally put them to rest during an interview with ESPN West Palm. So he was asked again by these people if he's the dad of Gigi's baby, and he said no. He
Weird.
actually said no twice. He was like, no, no. Then he went on to say that Gigi is a sweet and caring person and that she is going to make a great mom. And he said that he's happy and excited for her. So I'm so happy that this is over and done, hopefully. Like, let it
Why?
go.
Why are people looking for mess with that? Like she's with Zayn. Why can we all just not assume that Zayn is the father? No. Why is that? Well, that's weird. Like she went on like
And
two,
I
three
don't
dates with
know.
him, right?
Right. I don't know if it's because like Zayn and Gigi had a roller coaster relationship, so people are like, "Oh, is this a
Hmm.
good idea?" Like, but also then why would you wish upon anyone that they
Hmm.
think a baby is theirs and it's not? You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah,
not
like
something
the
I would
first
wish
thought
upon
that
someone
these
I don't
interviewers
know.
think is like, is this the like if he came here, we're not going to be like, hey, good morning, Madison loves The Bachelorette. Are you the father of Gigi's baby? And then I come out
Yeah,
the background.
never.
We really want to know. The T Tribe really wants to know.
Never.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, girl,
Never.
how that sound? That's so ugly.
I know, and we're messy. Okay, we love a little mess, but
Yeah.
no, I draw the line there. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So I'm
No.
happy that that's over. We also have a little information regarding Zayn and his reaction. A source told Us Magazine that Zayn is thrilled to be having a baby with Gigi. The source went on to say, quote, Zayn has always been so into Gigi, and she's always been such a big part of his life. Even when there was times that they weren't a couple, the love was still much there. So I think they're going to be fine. I know people were worried about them having a roller coaster relationship, but I think they're going to be fine.
Sorry, idea moment. I want Zayn to put out a book of poetry like Cody Simpson did, except we're gonna buy that one. And also, I want Zayn to put out a full album of dark lullabies, like Edgar Allan
Yes.
Poe type lullabies, right? Like that's what I want. That's like something that's profitable. I feel like that plays into him being a dad. And like think about Zayn singing falsetto for at least 6 out of the 12 tracks. Fantastic idea.
Yeah.
He should get to work. You're welcome.
Love it. Love it. Okay, let's move on and talk about Demi Lovato. So Demi Lovato over the weekend posted those makeup-free selfies. She was looking fab. She said she discovered self-timer. Was telling her photographer, you better watch out. LOL. Well, Max, her boyfriend, Max Eric, commented on these photos with the heart eye emoji, and people were all up in the replies to his comment, begging him to leave Demi alone, telling Demi to leave him, all of that good stuff. Some even pointed out that, you know, he used to love Selena Gomez, yada, yada, yada.
Do the Lovatics overall like him?
Based on what I saw, I'm going to say majority no, but some people do.
That's awful. If that's the general consensus, that's awful because it ain't fun to sit up there and watch your babe clearly date someone they don't need to be with. Oh God.
I will say
every time he talks about her stuff, Maddison? You think?
I don't know, but he is giving me minor clout chaser vibes. Minor.
Mm-hmm.
Minor.
That's. So then, what happens? What does Demi do from here? Does she? I mean, if she drops him, then she gets dragged. I mean, she don't care. She's been through the ringer. You can
I think,
me,
yeah,
right?
I think it's the least of, yeah. I'm sure we'll see it through. She'll see it through, but I don't think it will last.
Let's not even worry about it then, y'all, because you know, if Demi decide that Max is not the one, believe me, she will hit the trap door, and hopefully we'll get a good song out of it. No chops though. Flow, a good hit.
No chops. Maria said not a fan. And then Yamile said her boyfriend is trying to be a cloud chaser. So I'm seeing an overall of a no vibe in the T tribe. Overall, we're thinking no.
I thought y'all were.
I know. Shout out to Anne.
Sorry,
I made it to the live. Hello, good people. Hello, Anne. We're happy you made it to the live. Let's move on and talk about Justin Bieber. This is a really quick Justin story. He was hanging out with his younger siblings this weekend. His brother Jackson, who's 10, his sister Allie, who's 12, and Jasmine, who's 11. And they were hanging outside listening to One Less Lonely Girl. That was it.
What is the obsession with this song? Like, I know One Less Lonely Girl, and we know that, like, obviously that was certainly a huge moment in his career, his branding, whatever. Are y'all sampling it soon? Are you dropping what's going on? Like, why do we keep hearing this song?
Right? I just think it's funny. Like, imagine being Justin's sibling, his half sibling, and like you're just trying to have some time, and he's like, "Let's listen to One Less Lonely." Like, I feel like I would just be like, "Here we go again, One Less Lonely Girl."
Unless they really like it, Madison. Maybe they really like it. Maybe they're like, "Wow, my brother's a Canadian hero."
Maybe Kevin said no comment, and so yeah, just a little
random. But you know what bag Justin fumbled?
What?
The bag that he fumbled was not crafting a song that's very much me against the music. Remember Britney and Madonna, Me Against the Music? He done something like that with Sean and let it be the lead single of Changes. they should have been on changes.
Yeah,
Bad.
that would have been actually really good. Wow.
Sorry,
Wow, that
Mendez
was
Army.
good.
Next time.
Next time. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this Kim Kanye, Kylie Travis. We will blow through the Khloe news and then we'll get to Selena. So you guys go ahead and turn your volumes down for
Consider Tito! Hello to everyone in my studio. Just now.
All right. So the first thing we're talking about, you guys, Kim and Kanye. Remember how last week we had that report that they were fighting a lot in quarantine? Well, now we have a new report from Hollywood Life, and the source said that it turns out Kim just needed a little alone time. That's why they were, she was getting real stressed. And that's why That's why Kanye recently took the kids to Wyoming. The source said Kim, quote, loves the kids so much, but like any mom, she needed time to herself. She needed a break from the kids and the screaming. She needed peace and quiet and alone time for herself personally.
Madison,
The
do you feel
inside.
like this is all part of a plan to make to make Kim feel the most relatable during this time in terms of her being a mother? Do we feel like that's the lane that she's trying to be relatable in right now? Think about it, the Northwest stuff with the videos, and now, oh my God, I'm a mom and I can't handle it. So like, what do all moms do? Husband, take the kids and go, and I'm gonna have a mom day. I feel like that's what Kim is trying to like link herself to with like her audience. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but like it's just very clear to me now. You've read that.
I
You've
think
read that.
if that's the case, then it's actually making me feel like Kim is not relatable because I feel like while most moms probably experience something like this, like
Mm.
their significant others can't just take their kids on a
Yes.
PJ and go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Big deal.
me, this feels like a oh woe is me problem that
I
is
agree.
honestly, I'm not a parent, but I can't imagine being a mom and hearing that, Kim was just over it. And so that's why Kanye took the kids away. Like, I think all
Mm.
moms can relate to needing some peace and quiet. I saw
Yes.
Tina said, I could relate
Yes.
to a mom day because you need some downtime. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I agree. But then I also agree with Wise Witch. Wise Witch said, not relatable at all. Every day, moms just deal. And that's how kind of I feel. I feel like
Yeah.
I think back to my own mom who had a 3-year-old and a 2-week-old and moved to Kansas
Mm.
City alone with no family so my dad could go to medical school. There were no
Mm.
days off for her. So if I was
Yeah.
crying and my sister was crying, she
You
had
got
to
to deal.
deal. You know what I mean? So I think that's why maybe my sympathy for that, it's hard. It's hard for me to give it to her because I'm just like, I feel like we got a lot of moms in the mom tribe who are kind of like, hold
Yeah,
my
like
purse. Like,
I feel like as a mom, I imagine y'all would feel like, well, yeah, I understand the concept of needing alone time, going in the bathroom, running the water just so you could get a
right.
like moment. But then when you think of someone like Kim Kardashian needing to do that, it almost kind of feels like a slap in the face. Like, well, all right, girl, yeah, of course, like you said, get the PJ and you can go and sit in your spa, or sit in your one of 20 bedrooms or whatever. You know what I mean? Just something I want to point out.
Exactly. Karina said, my sister says Kim be an expletive mother, and I'm dying. But yeah, a lot. And Nicole said, of course we need downtime, but we don't usually get it, so we just go crazy and or take the time when our kids go to sleep. And then Shalette said, LMAO, what mom doesn't want or need that? But if you're like me, I don't have a dad to push my kids off on. It's called deep breath and find your outlets.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Meryl said, motherhood is a 24/7 job, though. No days off, no holidays. That is what it is. Shout out to all the
Yeah.
moms. Shout
Mm.
out to the moms.
Shout
And
out
you're
to
exactly
mom.
right, Courtney. Chelsea said, you go upstairs, lock the bathroom door, and tell your kids that you're pooping. Age appropriate, of course.
Y'all are silly.
I love you guys. That's hilarious. Okay, let's move on and talk about Kylie and Travis. So over the
Okay.
weekend, Kylie posted on her Instagram story that she was with Travis. Everyone's freaking out. Are they quarantining together? I think they're just spending time in quarantine. Like, I don't think they're actually staying together 24/7. What do you think? Co-parenting, or again, is this hinting at something?
Probably co-parenting, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they were quarantining together. I just feel like the house is big enough, much like a Stassi situation. But it just
Mm-hmm.
appears as though it's not like a he's staying there. Like it could be like a he's checking on Stormi. Maybe he's picking Stormi
Right.
up for a day or a couple. So Kylie could have some alone time to drink her Kai Keela with Stassi and the gang. Hopefully with some face masks on. You know, but I don't think that they're quarantining together, to answer your question. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't feel that way either. And I know some people are like, oh my God, they are dating. I still don't feel like they're dating. Like, I still feel like they're just really close friends. And I think they're really good co parents. I really don't. And even I had a time where I thought that they were definitely hooking up. Like, even right now, I don't feel like they're hooking up, to be completely honest. Yeah. I want to shout out Natalie. The closest thing. Right. Natalie said, the closest thing I have to alone time is me hiding, flushing the toilet so he doesn't hear I'm opening a chocolate so I don't have to share any.
Not the chocolate. Y'all said you can't have none of this one. I done shared my womb and everything with you, but this chocolate right here, that's baby boy, can't have none of this.
Natalie, that's freaking hilarious, and I'm dying. I'm dying. Since we're still talking about kids, let's talk about Khloe. We're going to get through this real quick, and then we're going to get into the Selena and Bella news. So if you guys are excited for that, go ahead and hit this thumbs up button. So you guys, Khloe recently posted an Instagram story where she looked like she had a little bun in the oven. People were saying that they think this is her hinting at the fact that she's pregnant. What do you think?
I don't think that she is, but I think that she enjoys riling us up so that she can get more social media engagements, because that's what her life is about: clicks and likes and followers and poor Facetune jobs. So yeah.
Poor Facetune jobs. I literally.
Girl, I did that one.
Oh, I know. I remember. For me, I saw this and I thought that she was just trolling us as well. I don't think she necessarily is pregnant. I think one is coming, but I think this is just a trolling situation.
She ain't got no bun in her oven just yet.
I have a new word. A trollation. A trollation. A trolling situation.
Not a trollation.
A trollation.
The act of trolling. A trollation.
A trollation. When a celebrity acts a fool on social media. A trollation. No, but I agree with you. I don't think it's as serious, but with Tristan and her, God only knows what is possible, honestly. And Mayberry said, I need her to have a seat. Lady T. Joy said, and looking stupid for Tristan. Erica said, she out here trying to troll everyone, but everyone knows what's up. Tiffany said, I swear Khloe is such a tease, and I'm so over her now. Literally loved her out of all the sisters, but now she's just extra with no flavor. Ooh.
Says she's missing all the essential herbs and spices.
Shout out to Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. We appreciate you. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the Selena Gomez and Bella Hadid news. So if you guys have been waiting for it, please click that thumbs up button. Go ahead and get your emojis in the chat. What should our emoji for Bella Hadid be?
Eyes, the looking emoji, because I feel like she's always like,
oh, like that one, like the side eye. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead and get them in the chat. So you guys know, little back information while you get your emojis popping and you start hitting that thumbs up button. Background information: Selena Gomez, Bella Hadid both dated The Weeknd. When The Weeknd started dating Selena, it was a huge thing. Bella unfollowed her on social media. They kind of had a little back and forth. Recently, this was a couple months ago, remember Selena commented on Bella Hadid's Instagram picture. Bella Hadid deleted the picture. Selena was like, that sucks. Then there was that TMZ report. A source came out and was like, Bella reached out to Selena. It wasn't drama. Like, she just didn't like the picture. That's why she deleted it. And we were kind of like, okay, girl, whatever. And Selena was like, I shouldn't have said anything without knowing the truth. Okay, so we had that whole situation. And Selena did refollow Bella. She has been following her this entire time. But Bella had yet to return the favor until now. Bella officially refollowed Selena Gomez, everybody. So she is claiming that the feud is over.
I love to see it. Honestly, I love to see it. Thank the Lord. Hallelujah. Let's do the cha cha slide, the electric slide. Girl, I want to do it all. Oh my God, this is something that is just cleansing to my soul. And can I tell y'all why? The reason why is because
Yes.
this is one less thing that we have to consider in this whole Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, The Weeknd universe. I don't even consider The Weeknd part of the universe. It's almost as if Selena and Abel never happened, but we know we have a select section of the Selenator fan base that they are like hardcore, like Abel
And
and
they think
Selena
they're back
are
together.
together. And y'all, it's
Yeah.
not going to happen. I don't see it in my crystal ball. It's not a vision that I see looking with my Raven Baxter eyeball. It's not going to happen. So y'all need to lay that young lady to rest. But this is good. This is good. You know, she shouted out The Weeknd on her playlist, right? That was a positive move. So I mean, you know, Gigi's having a baby. I think everyone is just realizing that life is just too short, Madison. Life is really too short to be doing all this back and forth over likes and pictures. Like, are y'all cool or are y'all not cool? Do you want to come over for mac and cheese and let's teach me how to model walk Bella or like what? It can just be simple. Girls, just be
No.
big.
And I guess for me, I think you're right. I think honestly, this whole Gigi situation might have something to do with it because whenever I think someone you know is having a baby, or I always think this when people become parents, you know, you think about
Mm-hmm.
all the petty stuff you did, and some of it I think is warranted because you know what, some
Oh
people
yeah.
need to be checked, and if you have to check them in a petty way, sorry, not sorry. But this Selena and Bella situation, you know, they were fighting over a guy. And I think when your sister is having a child and you're like, oh my gosh, my little niece, because we know she's rumored to be having a girl, you think, would
Mm-hmm.
you want someone to treat your niece this way? Would you want some petty BS going on the internet with your niece? And I think whatever you kind of take that perspective, you're like, you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it. They're not
And
together anymore. You know, Selena's not with The Weeknd. I got my stuff going on over here. It's not even necessary. You know what I mean?
you know, you know what's always on my mind, Madison, is we don't know what it's going to be like, and this comes up from time to time with this new generation of children and social media. So, what is it going to be
Mm-hmm.
like when Bella's niece is able to grow up and see everything that you know her family has done? You want to lead like a good example in terms of being a woman because growing up, they're going to have so many examples. The Book of Kardashian will be thick and leading the way, even then, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure Bella and Gigi would like there to be, well, this is our family and these are our traditions and this is how we
Right.
treat each other and how women should communicate. This is our example. So it's a good way to lead. I
Mm-hmm.
like it.
The Hadid handbook. That's what they're going to be
That's
teaching
a
that little
good
girl.
handbook. Hand it down,
Yeah, I'm
Hadid.
all about alliteration today, apparently. Millie said they're all realizing they're adults and everyone is over the situation now. We love to see it, and I completely agree. Karina said she's
Mhm.
becoming an auntie. She doesn't need the drama in her life. And then Kay said, I want to see Selena and Haley come together and put the past behind them.
Same.
And Kay,
Same.
I agree with you.
And
I
they will.
just, they will, but I don't think it'll happen anytime very soon. But I think they're going to have to come together if the fans if they want the fans to actually stop. Because I don't think the fans
It's
will
gonna
ever stop
happen
until these two
when
come
it's
together.
gonna happen either right when Haley get pregnant or it'll happen sometime after she has a baby. Not saying that it'll happen should they get a divorce, meaning Haley and Justin, which will
Mm-hmm.
happen in my mind, still present day. But I just see very much Haley posting a picture of a baby gift and tagging
Mm-hmm.
Selena and like a thank you or something like that. And honestly, if we get that, I'm here for it. You get what I'm saying? Or if Haley decides that she wants to extend an olive branch, should Selena find herself pregnant before Haley in some weird Mandela effect universe? Like, I would
Mm-hmm.
love to see that interact. I think it's inevitable. I think it's inevitable. We're
Mm-hmm.
grown. I think it'll set a great example for the younger kids that are fans, and everyone can sort of get over it. And I feel like once they extend that olive branch, anyone that is still causing mess, it'll immediately be, well, you're immature because they fixed it. You're
Mm-hmm.
immature. They're adults. They're grown up. You know what I mean?
Right. And Brittany's already calling that mess. Brittany said, watch Selena have a baby and people try and say it's Justin's LOL. People are so bored and messy. And I agree, which is why I think you're right, Courtney. When a baby on either side gets comes to the picture, I think is
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be the appropriate time because Brittany, I think you're right. Those rumors will start, And I think that will be the way to shut it down, because it's like, how can you logically sit there and say Justin's fathering Selena's baby when she literally, sent Haley this gift, or they had this olive branch, or why would Haley send Selena a gift if Justin's secretly the father of her child? Like, that's really when it's going to come into play, I think.
Now that we're having a heart to heart on Haley, real quick before we go, Madison, can I just say this? Because this has been on my soul for months. Because I have a question I would love to everyone to answer.
Get it
question. Now we know that Haley tried to put in the name for Bieber Beauty, but it was stopped because Justin put in the name a while ago. Whatever. Mm-hmm. We get so many comments whenever that comes up saying, "Well, Haley was trying to use Justin's name for fame and for clout and for attention." Y'all, that's her husband. What name is she supposed to use? I wonder, I just want, what other name is she supposed to use? I want to comment back to all those she's using Justin's name for her own because she's trying to use him for fame. Well, he married her and he's all right with that. So what is the problem? Why are y'all mad that Haley would try to use her own husband, who's a bigger star, for her business that will eventually she'll share with her husband, who she married, who agreed to marry her? Y'all be mad at Haley, but Justin also agreed to marry her. So,
like I said, after that documentary, I will call Haley out when she does petty stuff on social media and she posts things and then deletes things because she doesn't say it with her whole chest. Like, I will sit here all day, every day and call that out.
Oh yeah,
but
easily.
As far as that kind of behavior and those comments of like, she married Justin for fame and like, she's using Justin and she's hacking his Instagram and posting that she loves herself. That kind of stuff.
And posting that she loves herself. I wonder when I love me is enough.
Literally. Like, I'm sorry, that's right. I must draw the line. She is way too busy taking care of y'all's fame to be posting on his Instagram about how much he loves herself. That's all I'm saying. She is giving medications. Yes. Okay. On that note, I think that's a perfect place for us, you guys. That is all the time we have. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was a really fun morning tea Monday episode, a nice Mika Monday. You guys, please make sure you're following us on social media. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, we got TikTok. We also have our own individual YouTube channels, so please make sure to go check out Courtney's. Get that merch dough. That's what I'm going to do.
Yes. Thank you very much.
And then... yes, I have my channel as well, so please check that out. I will be uploading a new video this week, so definitely keep an eye out. Also, you guys make sure to send Hit It Leo and Shampong Dave lots of love on Instagram as well. We could not be here and do this without Hit It Leo, and we will be back tomorrow for Tequila Tuesday / Courtney's birthday. Woo, woo, woo.
Yes,
tomorrow. Yes, at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Now wash your hands, Leo. You better wash your hands and sand. Let's wash your hands. Wash your hands.